All right, so this is a presentation. Typically on my channel, I always present things that are antique and vintage or classically designed. Those could be contemporary. Today, I want to offer a solution. I'm Vintage Classic Solutions. It's solution time. So I've worked throughout the years on trying to perfect how I ship things. If you're one of my customers, I always use, as stated in my eBay store, bio, I always use clean recycled materials because you can see how corporate America can just waste tons of paper just per day, and that adds up per year to be an ungodly amount of waste. I don't want to do that at my store, so I always use recycled material. They're always clean. Let me show you how I pack something like this. I've talked to some friends out in the wild how we compare how we ship things, and a common topic is how we ship things like this. So let me show you. This is a bottle made of glass. I go out and I always collect random pieces of cardboard. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's clean. And then what you want to do, if it's a box or whatnot, you want to cut it. I use a razor usually, but just cut it so it falls flat, right, like that. So how am I going to pack this glass bottle safely? Well, I'm going to measure. I want a little bit of leeway on both the top and bottom. Okay, cool. So now all I do is this. I just go along the edges and carefully just fray it all the way on both sides. And what this does, there may be a technical name for this, but I just developed this after, it's kind of like the Science Olympiad back in the day. You want to do the egg drop, perfect something to keep your item from breaking. Because legally speaking, once the post office or your carrier takes legal possession, there's nothing you can do as a seller or buyer, collector, to ensure safe passage. So the best thing you can do is have your seller use their imagination and ship things securely. And I pride myself in doing that. I don't mind packing things. It's like a puzzle to me. Okay, so this whole side is, as you can see, I got these little frills, and I'm gonna do the same thing the other side. Don't cut yourself. Probably the easiest way to cut yourself is by using dull scissors and razors. Keep your razors and your scissors sharp. That may sound counterintuitive, but it's true. If your razor is dull, you'll be straining and trying to do things that the razor can no longer do, and that's how you cut yourself. Trust me. So use sharp tools. Make your life easy. All right, so this is recycled cardboard scrap. I got tons of it in my garage, in my shop, and okay, I know it's boring, but this is how I do it. You want to have good amount of frills. Okay, good. Now, this bottle is cylinder, so I'm going to just pre-shape this thing. I'm going to roll it. I work upon the floor, the carpet, because it just gives me a lot of working area, surface area. All right, cool. So it's pre-wound, it's got that shape, done. I take my bottle. Now, if it's a really fragile thing, like a thin porcelain, you want to add a layer of bubble wrap. But, I mean, if you could typically add just newspaper or some tissue paper. Bottles are pretty strong, the way they're designed. So I'm just going to put this in here and roll it up. It's super hot today, and it's super hot in Ohio. It's like 100 degrees. All right, so I'm rolling this up. There's multiple layers going into it. Bam, and as you can see now, it's burritoed. So now with these frills, you can now begin to fold them, and you can even do this process as you roll it. You just fold these things down, and that creates like 5, 6, 7 layers of cardboard protection. So, and then you can even ship this inside if you want to save money, you can ship anywhere in the country with a postal envelope. Let me show you. Get these from the post office, and then you put this inside, and you tape it extremely securely, and you don't even need to put this into another box. But if you want to, and I often do now, I'll place this box. Now this box I just grabbed, it's too small for this object. But you can see I would just have a large enough box. I would place this in with just, newspaper packed around it. And I've had customers, and you can see it's extremely secure. I could drop this on the ground right now, and the bottle will not break. I would tape this. Let me show you. My tape gun, and I just wrap layers around it. My tape gun is my most used tool. Besides my cell phone. All right. I would do that. I'd also tape these ends down, place it in the box, add your packing material, close it up, and away it goes to your happy customers and collectors waiting. So I've packed things and had good success rates. I've had customers say they received items where the box is smashed on one side and they know for sure the item inside is broken. But when they opened it up, it was not broken. Their vase or their, it could be a glass piece I sell a lot of, Christmas ornaments. It was not broken because this method. You see all that layer. It's like, I don't know, it's almost an inch of cardboard on all sides. And then on the top and bottom, you have this, it could be up to 3 or 4 inches of just compact cardboard. Extremely safe shipping, extremely secure. And as sellers and dealers and collectors, it's a recyclable way to keep our earth clean and ship our wonderful things in a safe and secure way. Thanks for checking in.